Bum, 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 bum. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, Seems our guest is a little late, so we'll have to see if he shows up. If not, we'll wing it from there. Oh, wow, Bushbot jumped right in real quick, didn't he? We got Dana B, What Life, Ted. We don't have too many people showing up tonight, though. Let's see. We got Ted. We got Grace, the Vineyard Chicks. Oh boy. Uh so everybody ready for the cold weather that's coming around the bend? I was looking at the weather and it's gonna get down in the 20s and next Sunday and Monday, I think it is. But it's supposed to get warm after that, so we'll have to see. Hello, Lulu. How are you doing? Good to see you. We got Southern ladies in here. Hello, hello. I didn't get too much done today. I had to meet my daughter to the hardware store and pick up a hot water tank and take it to her house so she could get it replaced and whatnot. Hey, Nut House, B Charmin, Idaho Girl, Joyful Noise and Notes, or Joyful Noses, as Bigfoot would say. uh, hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Praying the cold weather blows the other way. Yeah, it's only supposed to be for a couple days, so hopefully it's not too bad. Hey, TNT, how you doing? Oh, like I said, I'll go for about 15 minutes, and then I'll probably just drop the link and kind of wing it from there. I haven't got any call or anything yet saying anything, but things happen. You never know. I keep checking the email just in case. Nothing popping up. Things happen, though. Things happen. But I probably tonight I'm gonna get in there and I got to do some transplanting. My my tomatoes are about yay big. They're on the leggy side, but they're strong leggy because I got when I turn the light off at night, the grow lights, I turn a fan on, so it's always pushing on them. So they're on the strong side, so that's good. Um, I got two different kinds of cucumbers. Don't know where I'm putting them just yet, but oh yeah, that's all I grow is heirlooms. I don't want no funky stuff in my seeds. My Cherokee tomatoes are my own seed from previous years. Actually, the first year. I'm still using the same seeds. Hello, Vicky. Good to see you. I thought I had planted them, but I guess not. The other seeds were something else, but I went and picked up. Well, you can't see it because it's green. Poblano peppers. I got to get those in the ground. Jeff, I have no idea. We'll have to see. So far, it's a no-show. Like I said, anything could happen. You never know. Um, his son might still be sick. It's hard to say. But I figure I'll give it to 15 minutes, then I'll go ahead and drop the link, and then we can talk about whatever. And I was going to ask you today. I didn't get a chance to message you, but I was going to ask you about your cookbook. What kind of goodies you got in that cookbook? Because there's a couple I want to try in my cookbook and see how they turn out. Happy Hump Day +2. Yeah, my jalapenos are popping up pretty good. Um, Cucumbers probably look the best. Cucumbers and tomatoes right now, and they need a up potting though, big time. They need bigger pots, and that's what I'm going to show. Because a lot of people, you know, transplant their tomatoes differently. Um, I'll show you how I do it. So I'll be making a video on that probably tonight or the next day. Well, we're kind of already talking about food, but it's pre-food before it grows, tomatoes and whatnot. But I did pick up another crate thingy that I'll probably use for another raised bed, and I think next month, hopefully, I have enough to go get some more dirt because um, you have to refill your raised beds up every couple of years because just the rain and everything and compacting it down and everything that you lose soil. Even though I keep putting compost in it and stuff like that, it's still losing soil. So I have to get some more. Plus, I'm going to try to get a couple more raised beds going this year. I've got that bag one that I got from Timu that's 2 foot by 6 foot, I do believe, and see if I need to build a frame around that or not. We'll see. I actually got a gorilla cart. I hadn't put it together yet, but hopefully that'll make things easier. Even though it's not too hard for a wheelbarrow, but you know, gorilla cart's supposed to be a lot easier. So we'll see. I've got a wheelbarrow too, so whichever's which. We'll have to see. Hey, Joe. Good to see you. Hey, Lake. How's it going? Hope you got all those crickets out of your hair. Oh. Let me go ahead and there we go. Go ahead and send you guys a link real quick. Crickets are in the tub. What do you feed the crickets? Do you feed them grass or something? I never really seen crickets eat anything. I always wondered about maybe oatmeal or something. I don't know. Yeah, I like the hat too. It's a conversation starter. Some and there's a couple different how I say when you explain to them what it means. There are some that's real interested, and then they hear the meaning of the hat, and some go, oh, okay. And then there are some that are really into it. They want to hear more about it and whatnot. But I guess it's normal. on living things.
Hey, how's it going, Bush?
Oh, not too bad.
Good.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. I got off. I'm back at work, so I got off work about 13 minutes ago. So I'm just grateful and happy to be here.
Oh,
How about
that's
you?
good. Oh, not too bad. Wish the guest would show up, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've heard something about that. Like, but I'm not going to bring it up here. But
yeah.
My God, some people, right? But right. But so yeah, I hope this doesn't happen with this guest. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Like I said, he could still be have a sick kid on his hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and an interview with me is probably the least what he's thinking about if his kid's sick.
Yeah, true that. Well, we'll just make the best things just in case. Like I shouted you out too, so I put the
Oh,
thing
thank
out
you.
there. Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Just glad I could be of help.
Oh,
what's up with the background? Look like we're in a graveyard. Did somebody die?
A graveyard? Oh,
yeah,
you
right.
mean mine?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I guess it kind of is.
Right, and then the sun's going down. That's just like another metaphor for death, right?
Sundown.
That's when the vampires come out.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're a vampire or something, Bushcraft?
No, I've been called it a few times, but
Oh, you're not a
yeah.
vampire. Vampires are people like suck the blood out of people, like
Oh,
metaphorically speaking.
yeah.
It's kind of a nice sunset there in the graveyard, though. Actually. Hey, Lake, what are you doing
Hey,
there, little
Lake.
lady?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I had to find my laptop, and then because we redid everything today, I needed to redo stuff. It took me like forever to get up here.
Right?
Crickets, right?
There's crickets in the bathtub right now.
Not in the bathtub, in the tub. Like I call it a tub. Like it's a tote with a top.
Oh,
Tub.
I
so
imagine.
you're suffocating them.
Yeah, those poor
No,
crickets.
they can breathe. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they can breathe. They're fine.
They breathe for a little while
No.
until a very long tongues grab them and
Oh yeah.
then they
So
don't breathe anymore.
So, in order for lizards to have a good diet, part of their diet is feeding the things that they eat. So, you want to do a good gut loading about 12 to 24 hours before you feed your lizards. So, I like to do a lot of calcium enriched foods. You can give them broccoli, sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay.
You can give them lettuce, doesn't really have any nutrition, but you can give them that to and give them a little bit of like water spritz in there to give them, a little bit of drink. Plus, you don't want, like, why would you feed a dry, empty shell of a cricket to your lizard? You want to give your lizard a good nutritionist snack, I mean, like if you go to, like, you want a good steak, right? In order to have a good steak, you got to make sure that cow's fed really well and not fed garbage. But anyways, gut loading, you give them a bunch of stuff. So carrots, broccoli, like whatever. Yeah, just good stuff.
Yeah, I always wondered.
Do you want to see?
You see crickets all over the place. You don't really. Oh, I wonder what you're eating down there.
Yeah, no,
They're
yeah.
usually in the grass because I figure, well, they're probably just nibbling on the grass or the
No,
roots of the grass or something like that.
yeah, I mean they can do that too. I'll put them up here. So this is one of the containers with crickets. It looks like I gotta fix something really quick because it looks like we have got some drowners. Sometimes that happens.
Drowners?
Yeah, I put some water in here and the water was just a bit too full and I thought they could hop out, but no, they're not the smartest things in the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Will your lizards eat the dead ones?
If they just passed within like a day or so, yes, they will.
They're cannibals. Damn, I
was
didn't know that.
wondering if you kind of like tie them to a string or something and dangle them around.
Right. So I don't know if you can see this, but like there's one. Yeah. We'll go down here and go down here. So I rip up a bunch of egg carton, and then in there,
the cardboard ones.
well, like there's egg carton. So let me shake. Like they hang out in the egg carton, but in the bottom of this tote, through all this egg carton, and there's like lots and lots of crickets in here. There's, well, it looks like they ate most of that. There's some carrots. Geez, there are so many crickets in here. I don't even see the carrot. There's so many crickets that probably already disappeared.
They already ate the carrots?
I don't see the carrots. Yeah, I don't see the carrots. There's the carrots right there. So they have carrots. There's not a lot of nutrition or calcium in spinach, but I did give them some. But yeah, there's carrot in here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now that'd be a big cricket to eat that carrot.
Well, they gnaw on it, and you can shave it into smaller pieces. You can, and I probably should. But also, there's a cricket cube that you can get them as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I smell something
Complete
weird.
diet. Is that one of your crickets on top of your head?
It might be, actually. Yep, might be.
But you know what? Actually, the crickets are perfect because if the guest doesn't show up, then you will hear the crickets. Or
Yeah,
right.
I don't know what's going on top of my head today. I just knew that I didn't want my dangling hair up in the crickets.
Yeah, I've never had a pet lizard.
You never have?
No.
Oh, wow. I had an iguana. I've had many lizards, but my
I've ate
last one.
iguanas.
You what? Ate?
I've ate an iguana.
Yeah, some people say that's a delicacy. Ugh.
It tastes like chicken.
Does it?
Yeah. The one I had did. It was pretty good. It was roasted on a fire. It tasted good though. That's all I can say. It was pretty good.
Wow.
And because a lot of people say that alligator tastes like chicken. I don't know.
I thought
Unless
that was more like
they have an old alligator they ate or something.
greasy chicken fish. Like maybe
mine was really good.
it wasn't greasy fishy chicken.
There's a place in Florida you used to be able to get. I don't know if it's still there, but alligator bites. Get a whole basket full of them.
See, that's not like fun.
Oh, that's really good stuff.
I wonder if it's like
Chris.
I wonder if it's like crab, or lobster, like how those are actually like big insects, kind of, or they're related from them some way.
They're crustaceans.
Yeah. Is it like that? You think that's how crickets are? If they were like huge?
No.
Well, the one I had was, well, I actually ate a few of them. Sour cream and onion flavored.
Oh, I remember. And you had the legs in your teeth.
Yeah, I did it. I did it on a live stream.
Yeah, and there was legs in your teeth.
Yeah. Mountain Grandma challenged me to eat a cricket. I think she had barbecue, and I had the sour cream and onion. I mean, it's not really nothing there. It was just like a little bit of an onion taste, and then it was gritty.
Like it's not enough there to even taste it, hardly, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, and they're trying to pass this off as making it to where we eat more bugs and stuff like that.
Right, that's part of their agenda, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Hello, governors. Hello, my lady.
Hello.
Because we already eat a lot of bugs as it is.
I mean, lady, I was just showing my crickets.
Cricket.
That sounds delicious.
Right, what? We still gonna play cricket, I say. Tally ho.
Hey, tip. Oh, man.
Yeah, see that? I don't know if I would want to eat alligator in Minnesota.
Yeah.
No, some of those alligators rip things off from the shore, and you know what I mean. Like, and then you're gonna go and eat the alligator? I don't think so.
Well, you eat catfish.
Oh, I don't eat catfish. They're
Oh, you don't eat catfish?
nope, nope.
What?
This is
And
good.
because it's like a shark.
I
You
bottom
know,
feeder, right?
Yeah, they're bottom
Shark,
feeders.
shark and swordfish are also garbage fish. Like
You eat dogfish?
Shark
what?
will eat anything.
Exactly. Even license plates. Like, and you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
They brought a big one in Tampa.
A
I don't
shark?
know where they caught it or anything like that, but I was just watching it on the dock, and they were cutting it open, and a tricycle was inside his belly.
Tricycle.
A tricycle, the whole thing, the wheels and everything. How
Oh,
the
trippy.
tricycle? How did it get into the ocean?
I just hope it was an empty tricycle. That's all I can say.
Oh, there was no,
Okay.
body parts or anything like that. It's just,
I wonder if we could digest it, or it's going to be there till it dies. Yeah.
you would think it eventually he'd probably, I don't know if do they barf it back up or something? I don't know. Imagine that thing being stuck in your gut.
Well, I mean, it was there for them to find that it was there, so I imagine it just kind of stayed there, right?
Yeah. And it wasn't like all the paint was dissolved off of it, or it was like, I don't know how long it takes for a tricycle to digest in a shark, but
Mm-hmm.
but evidently that was a normal thing, not the tricycle, but that they'll eat anything. There's usually, they find things that humans toss overboard, and they eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder what this tastes like.
You just sounded like Patrick from SpongeBob. Robert Bates, any kind of meat actually has all that stuff in it. And not just fish, but chicken, pork, all of it does.
Yeah.
It's hard
Tacos.
to get
Tacos
tacos.
don't have it. That's what I had for dinner.
Depends where you get them.
Tacos. I love the street tacos are amazing.
Birria tacos.
What are those?
It's like I guess you could use different meats, but it's like the one I had is like a slow cooked pork, and then they dip the tortillas in the au jus and then fry them with the meat inside and onions, cilantro.
Oh, I'm gonna try that. That sounds amazing.
The corn tortilla.
Yeah,
not
when you
one.
put the au jus on your corn tortillas, that's what makes it, because all that just sets right into the tortilla and just sucks the juices right up. It's so good.
What is that? What is au jus?
Well, like if you were to make taco meat, you just would dip.
Spicy one though. It's not like a broth or anything.
Yeah,
it's
not like a Italian au jus. I just said au jus. It sounded cool at the time.
I went with a whole au jus thing, but like
I don't even know what it is. It sounds badass. Au jus. It sounds like it sounds like an anime character, right?
Well, actually,
au jus versus Dragon Ball Z.
When you make a standing prime rib, you would make an au jus on the side and also make a horseradish mayo.
I love horseradish too.
Right, but like au jus is the drippings from your meat when you cooked it, and mixed in with like onion.
Oh, trippy.
Yeah.
So it's like a marinade kind of.
And then they bring it to you. So they bring a piping hot bowl of it, and it's got like a few little drippings and stuff in there. Oh man, it's good.
Yeah.
And they make their own tortillas at the place I went to.
Yeah.
Homemade, right on. Woo-hoo, that sounds good.
Hey, Mr. Jeff. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long week. I didn't feel like cooking, so went and supported the local cantina.
I made homemade burritos.
I'm making dinner now.
That's probably my best thing that I make is burritos.
What all do you put in it?
I start with ground beef and stuff, and peppers and all that stuff, and then mix toward the end, put refried beans in there.
And you always start with your vegetable and your stock first and then add the meat, right? So that way the meat soaks up all that yummy juices from everything.
Yeah.
I probably should get these crickets off the table before Bigfoot gets home and I serve dinner, right? What are we having for dinner? Crickets. Crickets and calcium powder.
Calcium powder. That just seals the deal.
Yeah. So we dust them before we feed because they're full of those phosphates or whatever it's called.
Does that help them digest it better?
Yeah. Yep. And then then lizards need a UV around 5 or 6 or more. A lot of your bulbs that come from pet stores are around 0.6 to 1 for the UV, but they actually need good UV to digest their food too. And so do you.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Without vitamin D, you actually don't have a very good digestive system.
That makes sense. Especially with lizards and amphibians, they're cold-blooded.
Cat's looking at me.
No, it's harder for me to digest if I'm freezing too. I can concur.
Well, actually, if you're cold, one of the good ways to warm yourself up is to get your digestive system going, because it'll actually warm you up.
Burn calories or something?
Generates, because it's energy being burned, so it creates heat.
Right. And if you're hot, you shouldn't go putting ice cold drinks into you because it shocks all your organs. You should have room temperature water first.
Yeah, well,
they
say you shouldn't drink anything cold in the first place, or hot for that matter.
Right.
You know, I think actually I've heard about that, but I still like cold water. Like something, you know, or like some things I'm just so used to it. I guess I could do it hot. Like I haven't drank a beer in a while, but if I did, I don't think I've ever had a beer at room temperature.
Oh,
right.
No. Hey, Lewis.
Hey, thank you, Marshmallow Man, Lewis.
Marshmallow Man.
And hello to all I didn't say hello to in chat.
Let me hit your button here.
New channel member. Thank you for your support.
There we go.
That's cool. We're supposed to be getting some rain here shortly. It's supposed to start the night and through most of the morning.
Ours is starting tomorrow and through Sunday.
Yeah, I think T said that we might get snow Sunday.
Yes, because T is not your
listened to
weatherman.
him.
Yeah, T is your weatherman. You don't even have to. Yeah.
I don't watch the weather.
And if T is not there,
maybe in a bit I will.
If T's not there, I'll let you know the weather.
I used to the flood watch from my area.
Ooh.
And I can go ahead and say this now,
Nice.
since he's already back and everything. My son is out of the danger area. He's not in combat zone anymore, so
Awesome.
he's not
See you
deployed.
Nice.
How long has he been away, or can you say?
A little over 9 months. It was supposed to be less, but it ended up more. Which
Probably
is
feels a lot longer.
It's always, they tell you, oh, it was 6 months, and it ends up to be 9 months.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, he was getting a flight out because he wasn't going back where he's stationed. He was going back to his family, his wife and kids, and they were going to make him wait like 14 days, and he said no. And he got another flight that from another branch. I'll put it that way. And then from there, he got a commercial to go back to the States. So he's in Oklahoma right now, which I'm glad.
At least he's back in the States, you know. You know he's safe.
Yeah.
That's a good news.
He was worried because he missed his son's first birthday, and he was worried that his son wouldn't remember who he was. And nope, as soon as he seen him, he went running for him. So it's all good. He won't leave his side now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I know that's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's still
I got
chilly.
about a year and a half, and usually they get deployed again. It's iffy. It's hard to say what's going on and everything, and sometimes they can skip a deployment because you're required so many out of so many months of being on base. You're required to
Be active.
be deployed.
Oh,
Well, there's a difference between deployments and why he gets. I don't want to call it lucky. Well, I guess it is. I don't know. He's been deployed 3 times, and out of the 3 times he's been in combat twice. First time he wasn't supposed to be, because the first time they ease you into it. Well, they're supposed to. And he was stationed in Syria, which at that time there was that stuff going on with the gas and things like that. But he did get to go swimming in the Dead Sea.
man, I bet that was an experience.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? That's awesome.
Yeah, he brought me. Well, he actually said they had to walk out because there was a dock there that had been built or something, and they had to walk out to get to the water because the Dead Sea is drying up.
Is it salty? Is that what it is about the Dead Sea? It's got a much salt in it.
Yeah, it has like, I don't know how much more salt in there than the ocean.
Yeah, can't withstand life.
You just float.
Yeah, so the saltier it is, the easier you float.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, he wanted to bring me a souvenir, but he couldn't find anything, so he brought me a cane.
I don't remember what the salinity is of the Dead Sea, but the Dead Sea's the Dead Sea's.
Like, you try to make me. You tell me I'm old or something. He said, "No, I thought it was cool because it's hand carved and everything from the Dead Sea. I mean, it is cool, but
yeah,
it's like your pimp cane, right? Going out in style. All you need is like the shoes with goldfish in them. I'm just being goofy. Yeah, good for him though. Man, that's some super good news. I can't think of anything that's better than that.
Yeah, I'm not. And I mean, when you get deployed, you get to go to new areas. Well, sometimes. He said the worst deployment was one that wasn't combat related, because all you do is sit around and not do anything for 9 months.
Oh yeah, drags.
And I said, well, I loved it. Sorry. Because it's less danger. Even though there's still some danger when you go to a foreign country and everything.
Right. I say we go to the Dead Sea and measure its saltiness.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so this is a salinity tester, so you can see what the salinity is.
It's probably like way salty.
Was that an instant ocean?
Well, I mean, this particular one is by Instant Ocean because I bought salt from Instant Ocean, but I like Red Sea salt better for fish tanks because it's more on point and it is saltier. So you're getting more bang for your buck because it's right straight from the Red Sea. And it, yeah, it's the salinity is higher in that salt. So you don't need as much.
What about like
Instant Ocean may be a little bit less salty, so you would have to use more salt.
Lake? What about Salt Lake? What's this? Is that like about the same salinity? Is those things live in Salt Lake?
Oh shit! You got the big. Come on, in Utah.
I guess is that where it's from?
Salt Lake, Salt Flats. Yeah, I've never been there, but
there's no lake there anymore. It's just flat.
Oh, it's just a name. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's where they do like a lot of.
There's a city.
Car testing and stuff out there.
The water's gone. The earth is dry. Your pants are high. The water is gone. The earth is dry. Why do you wear your pants so high?
Dad drinks Dead Sea clay in his water.
No, you shouldn't drink salt water. It makes your mind go slowly insane. You can't do that. Don't do that.
That's what happened to me. Went to the beach a lot.
Oh goodness!
I have to get the story behind this now.
Dinner's ready. Bigfoot just got home, so we're gonna have dinner.
Which I have.
Awesome.
He's just excited because we're gonna have the Lowry seasoned salt on the French fries.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's some good stuff.
He's like, I gotta have my Lowry's.
I don't talk like that.
No, you don't talk like that. But when I talk like you talking like that, that's what it sounds
I
like.
go to have my
Oh, is that what it sounds like?
How you doing, baby?
How you doing, baby? Is that what you sound like, Josh?
No.
I was just doing a little bit of Austin Powers. I'm sorry.
Oh, behave.
Before you came home, I had the crickets up on the table. Bushcraft was wondering like what we fed them. And I told him it's a gut loading. Yeah. You gotta take care of your food for your
Feed the food.
to feed them, yeah.
So if there's any, well, I guess that could be a seasoned salt too. Little cricket turds.
I mean, if you want to season salt your crickets with cricket turds, I mean that's a thing, I guess. Yeah.
That's a good home cooker right there. Cricket turds.
Cricket guano.
Oh boy.
I know it don't smell good if you get a bunch of them together because it's one county over. They had the guy, Mike Rose, Dirtiest Jobs. He went there for an episode. It's a huge cricket farm.
Oh, I love that show.
Millions and millions of crickets, yeah.
I haven't seen that in days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm done with eating crickets.
Well, like crickets will eat each other, but also like if you have a bunch of dead crickets in an enclosure, they'll all start passing.
It's like I think mice will eat themselves too. Or rats, they're cannibals too, huh?
Yeah, and chickens and yeah.
Chickens will eat each other? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
chicken.
like small raptors.
A spot on them. the other chickens will peck it until that chicken's dead, and then they'll
Yeah.
Wow.
eat it.
Ruthless.
Yeah. Once
Yeah.
there's blood, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if it isn't blood, if it's just a turd on their head or something, they'll
Something,
pick it.
yeah.
What, will you
have to
separate them?
Yeah, you have to separate them when they get a boo-boo on them.
You gotta keep them separate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just something they'll do.
I got that song in my head.
I know.
Keep them separated.
Separation.
Was that like Green Day or who? Was
No,
it?
that's like Green Day. It's like Green Day. Who does that? That's
I'm trying to think.
I know who it is. The guy with the spiky hair.
What?
I know
Josh,
what you're talking about.
who sang that song?
I can see his
Smash
face.
Mouth?
Smash Mouth.
No, it's not Smash Mouth.
No.
Offspring.
I'm trying to think of
Offspring.
Oh yeah,
spiky-haired-
Offspring.
Thank you.
Oh, Offspring. Okay.
Yeah. If you ever want to know who sings what, I just always ask Bigfoot. He knows. Don't let. I mean, he can do some stuff with. Like the one time he started singing a song in the truck, and we were on the way home from Ohio, and Allie didn't know that Bigfoot could rap.
Oh, I want to hear a rap. Come on, Josh.
But it's like old school rap. It's not like the stuff that's today.
Right on. That sounds like fun.
And it's hilarious.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Hey, T. Grace. Miss Dana. Libra Cusp.
I thought you were gonna say Libra Cabra.
No.
That's what I thought she was trying to say.
Mr. Operator, which I always call him OP.
Yeah.
Miss Carol. Love him. Ted Blah. Blah.
Have you guys seen this new Jeep?
Who's Jeep?
Huh?
It's called an apocalyptic
Apocalyptic.
super truck.
So the
It's
new
made out of Kevlar.
the new Jeep has an apocalyptic.
I'm not going to play the video, but I'll
Just
show
show
the
the picture.
picture.
We
I'll
like
show the video, but not play the video.
right.
I see how apocalyptic it really is.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Does it hold up to the test?
Mm-hmm.
We like pictures, don't we?
Absolutely.
Definitely. Oh yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
It's like a
See, now that's what 101 should have just bought that.
That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's what he needs. They
Looks
don't
like
have
a
enough
Mad-
lights.
You
A
can
Mad
get them
Max.
with the 6 wheels.
It's like a
Oh,
Chupacabra.
A Chupacabra. Looks like it needs like one of those like machine guns on the top of it.
It's like
Mad
a-
Max stuff.
And I seen, if you notice, it has a light up on top, light bar,
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah.
and it's got extra lights on the front here.
I like the grill. It kind of looks
Yeah.
like it's a monster or something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually pretty high.
Is it?
I believe the hood is like 6.5 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
Man, I'd have to climb up in that thing.
Yeah, you have to have it black too. Maybe camo, like a camo paint job on it.
There are some red ones and stuff, but that I don't know if it's electric or not. The one with 6 wheels definitely isn't, because you can hear the motor, but the regular one might be electric. I don't know, but it, like I said, the body's made out of Kevlar, or the skin of it is. I
Oh, it's
don't know if
Kevlar. That's
full.
hella badass. Is it like
Yeah.
bulletproof?
Well, I guess
Zombie proof.
somewhat. Yeah.
All I can think of is like,
That's so cool.
all you guys like riding around in that thing with like DMX playing. Y'all go make me lose my mind. You're up in-
Yeah,
I know I
feel that.
can't sing. That's why I sing weird instead. It's funny.
Mm.
Yeah, there's some, and I guess you can get it in just the regular body. And there is one video that says it's zombie proof.
Did
Really?
it say the price?
I haven't looked at that. It's not like I'm gonna buy one. So
How much does it cost to be zombie proof? I'd say at least about
Oh,
90K.
interesting. Hear what Robert said? He said like it was solar exposure that the Kevlar degrades. What do you got? Refinish it every year or something? Maybe.
I have no idea.
Oh man, good question.
The vineyard techs are up in here.
Up in here, up in here.
TH2 says riding dirty. Yeah. When you're mowing the front lawn. Yeah.
Yeah,
White and dirty.
they see me mowing.
It's Poplix. Where did it go? Ram TRX.
Maybe. Ram RTX.
Yeah, or TRX.
Oh, so
Trex.
it's like a T-Rex.
Yeah,
Of
I think
vehicles,
that's what they went for it.
probably.
I did notice one thing that has on the doors. It has like a some kind of I don't know if it's stainless steel or what, but I did notice when it rained, when they got wet, the
left streaks.
bolts, when it dripped on the Kevlar, it stained the Kevlar.
Wow.
That would make me mad after spending a lot of money on a vehicle. Let me see if I can find that red one.
Georgia Bulldog Red.
While y'all are finding that, I'm gonna hop down and go eat with the family and put you guys up on the YouTube side.
Oh, hey, Lake.
10-4.
But before you go, I
Uh-huh.
think I wanted to please ask you for some help with something that I think Grace wanted to send you a video that she was going to send to me, but for some reason it didn't show up on the comments to a video. So if you get that, can you please send it on to me?
Where am I looking for it?
I don't know. She said I think she's going to email it to you or something.
Okay, yeah, she can text it to me or something. Yeah.
All right. It was nice talking to you, by the way. Like,
Yeah, it's always good talking with you. Thank you for earlier. Yeah.
no, thank you. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you for thanking me and being so thankful. Oh, we just got yelled out.
Make sure you enjoy your season or your Lowry season salt fries.
Yeah, I don't know what it is because we have seasoned salt, but Bigfoot's like, it's not Lowry's. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it ain't Lowry's. You got Lowry's now.
All right. I'll see you guys in chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's the same version. It's just 6 wheels though, like a dually almost.
Yeah, it's got the 6 wheels.
I think I like the black better though. The red just doesn't look right.
Definitely. Yeah.
I guess because it's so muted. It looks like it's like right?
Flat.
Yeah, exactly. Like a flat red or something.
Yeah, I think that after like if a red starts fading, it would almost turn pink.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So you
good
wouldn't
point.
want that. If the black does, then it just turns gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't so bad.
Gray's still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that material too. Now I'm dying to see like how long it lasts for. You know, like
yeah.
Not that I'm ever going to have one, but just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, the pink would definitely take away from its intimidation factor.
Yeah. Oh, Bill coming down the road.
Right. Put some little kitty cat whiskers on it or something. And
yeah.
you know what it looks like? If it was with a pink, It looked like one of those like Barbie kid cars people ride or something. Like a little kid's Barbie car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a step-in van, you know, like the old ice cream trucks.
Yeah.
And on the thumbnail, it had a big clown head that bobbled. And there's an actual game. I can't remember the game, but
Twisted Metal.
yeah, Twisted Metal. And I was thinking that'd be a good van to redo and leave the clown head up top, pull up behind somebody, and see how fast they get out the way.
It's funny you say that because today is National Retro Video Game Day.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
What?
Yeah, I remember Twisted Metal.
It's an odd synchronicity,
It
Yeah,
is. It always
watched
happens like that.
right?
The series is pretty good.
Yeah, I heard they had a series. I hadn't checked it out yet.
It's on Peacock. I don't think you need a subscription for it either to watch it. I'm not sure though.
I don't know if I got Peacock. I got
Some of the things are free on Peacock.
yeah.
You know, I know it's not the coolest thing in the world, but I've always kind of wanted to like have a mail truck, like from the U.S. Post Office or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Where do all the mail trucks go? You don't ever see them sitting around on nowhere in the junkyard.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
they're beat up by the time.
Oh yeah, city miles.
Yeah. And because most of them were gas motors, so gas motors don't last as long.
That style hasn't changed very much either. It's been relatively consistent.
Same as I can.
A little bit. They used to be like square. Now they got a little
Curve on the headlights.
roof to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Who makes those? Are those Jeeps? What is it?
Yeah, they used to be Jeep. I don't know what they are now.
Probably Hyundai or something.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it. There are some the mini Sprinter vans, the Transit. That they're using now.
You mean the post office?
Grooming
Yeah.
long life vehicle. That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, I was thinking that because you know on the video game, the clown guy has the big machine guns on the sides. I was like, I'd probably get pulled over all the time if I built fake ones on the side.
Yeah.
Step out of the way. They're not real.
Oh, but if it was just like the one from the game, that would be cool though. They'd probably pull you over just to get a picture.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's okay. We pulled you over so we can get a picture with your vehicle.
I wouldn't mind like a lot of movie cars too, like the DeLorean from Back to the Future or Mad Max's car.
Yeah, that car is not very good.
DeLoreans.
If you're tall, it ain't a good car. Trust me. I couldn't fit in it.
Really?
Well, the car
I've never been
itself,
inside one.
yeah, it broke down all the time, and it had been recalled and all kinds of stuff.
They look cool though. Like if they could get it.
Yeah.
Such a iconic look for a car.
Yeah. I think he said it was rushed out too early, and all kinds of stuff. It was faulty, but they're worth a lot of money because of the movie.
Right.
And there
Oh yeah.
wasn't that
Yeah.
many of them.
Yeah, the movie made that car.
Yeah.
It's been about matter of fact, it's been on right at probably a year. I went to this local car show, and the special guest was Kat DeLorean, John DeLorean's daughter. And they had a couple of local guys that brought DeLoreans in, and then there was like a main DeLorean inside. I guess it was her. But yeah, I got to talk with her for a little bit. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Interesting. What did she tell you?
Oh, it was just kind of like the history of the car and stuff like that, and it came down between it was the DeLorean and some other car that they was going to pick for the movie. But ultimately, them picking the DeLorean made the DeLorean. If it would have never been Back to the Future, who would have really wanted to buy a DeLorean? Or thought it was as iconic as it is.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? It's funny how fate works that way, huh? Like how one thing could just totally change the trajectory of a product like that.
Look how popular the kit car was. And
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that great of a car.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that, view thing, everybody went crazy over it.
Yeah, and I guess that's
a lot of people installed that thing on the front of it just to have that effect.
It's kind of like the movies have that effect on people for a lot of different stuff. Like that's partly how they we all get programmed is from watching stuff and you want it. For little kids, they get all the toys that go with cartoons and stuff. So I think it's because maybe I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's like because we're like we want to emulate what we see, kind of like how people pick up language from learning from the people around them. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think these the movies portray? Evil things as being
good. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Like the vampires, they sparkle, and not saying anything bad against the movies or anything, but
right.
Yeah.
Let's go to point or that's like like the show Lucifer, where I haven't remember watching an episode, but they're trying to portray him as the hero or whatever.
Yeah. He's just misunderstood.
Or Hellboy, where he's like he's from. Did you like on the video I made? Like it was talking about the Devil's Advocate. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Because
where he kept going back in time to reset it to try to get the perfect outcome.
Right, exactly. So I think there's truth in movies too. Like I think it's part of their rule is they have to like tell us stuff ahead of time for some reason. Like we have to be aware. So I don't know what it was. I'm assuming it has something to do with like spiritual rules or something that they probably have like a like a Geneva Convention or something where like there's only something certain things they could do. Like they could do what they got to do because it's free will, but we have to know about it. So they'll I think that I'm just hypothesizing, but maybe what they have to do is like when they're going to do something, like either put it in a joke format or put it in a movie. That way people write, oh, it's just a movie, like Terminator or something. Like there's probably all kinds of stuff that's really out there that, don't you agree? What? It sounds like something you agree with.
Oh yeah, I was listening and looking for something. I didn't want to make too much noise. Found it there.
2012. Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah, I agree.
The other good movie that I liked is where can't remember his name now.
Is that Kubrick? 2012. You talking about Space Odyssey?
You remember? Well,
you're talking about the apocalypse one.
Yeah, it's where he was a limo driver, and he goes to get his kids, and they had to go into the ark and these ark things. Yeah. I like the one where he goes to get his he's a scientist, and he tells everybody there's going to be a drastic thing. Everybody up north better move to Mexico. And
what I was looking
then it
for.
happens. Oh, a DeLorean. Oh, you
Got
got
it.
autograph. Cool.
Oh, wait, see. Hold on, I got something in the way. I want to take a look at it real quick.
Yeah, let me.
This is kind of
Uh,
glary.
Oh, that's heck cool. Is it like the doors close into?
There we go.
No, it's just like a hard plastic piece.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell from this angle. I thought it was like,
And then she signed it on the bottom. Thought it was pretty cool.
oh, that's hella cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Day after tomorrow or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, where he walks. He had to walk the last bit to New York City, and his friend fell through a mall.
With Jake Gyllenhaal, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
man.
they were set to make another part 2 to that, and never did.
Hmm.
Oh, you seen that one too? Yeah, that one I think the one had more action in it, the 2012, but I like the story of that one.
Better written, like the dialogue and all that, or the plot.
Yeah. Because it had multiple stories where the boy would flip to the boy and then flip to the mother and then flip to the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You're right. 'Cause it adds another dimension of complexity to the writing that way. If it's done well, yeah.
Oh yeah. The intensity of seeing all this play out in real time with multiple characters.
Yeah, you don't want to watch The Purge anyway. I didn't think it was very good.
After
mean,
the first one, yeah.
It does kind of predict how people would be, but I didn't
After the
think it was
first one, it's
very
kind of
good.
the same
Good
story, really.
movie.
You know,
Yeah,
Have you guys seen a movie called The Road?
The Road.
I think
I don't know
so.
if I have.
It's like,
the guy and his son.
yeah, like they're like walking across the country or trying to get to the ocean or something.
Yeah, the promised land or wherever it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that was a trippy
It's
movie.
been that
You notice in all these movies like this where it's, the shift stuff happens and all that. They always there's this little safe zone somewhere to where everybody tries to get to, and they get there and there's nothing there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a made up thing because they heard it from somebody and they heard it from somebody else. And everybody believes it, and because you need that hope to
Yeah,
keep going sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of movies that like about stuff like that. Oh, what about the one with that the Obamas made? You guys see that on Netflix? The
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
They had a lot of Easter eggs in that.
Like pointing out, because I don't think I caught everything in that movie. Like, that
Well,
was
for
just
one thing, when the girl went down in the bunker and showed that the map, there was, QR code that you could pause it and put your phone to it, and it would bring up a website to a town in the United States that is a ghost town.
Dang, trippy.
I didn't get, dig way into it or anything, but there was a lot of stuff going on with that. A lot of hidden messages and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you watch when they were in the bed, and you watch the background kept changing.
The water kept rising.
The water kept going by. It was nice and calm. And then once they started talking and they got more intense, the water got higher and higher, and then it started getting waves and stormy, and there was a lot of that.
What do you think what's their goal for? What were they trying to like like program us to do? I think with that, like to
I don't know. It's
the cars, the electric cars, right? They were all like running into each.
yeah, that was to block the road so you can't get through. You
That was,
can't, and the thing is, a lot of this I had said this, a year or two ago before the movie came out,
damn, that's spooky.
about how if we were invaded and stuff like that, if they attacked, U.S. soil, what are things that would happen? And a lot of it was in there.
I never. It didn't even.
Really watching my video.
I never even dawned on me. The only thing I thought about with the electric cars is that if they didn't want you going somewhere, like they would just they'd shut it down, flick the switch. So like whereas like with a regular car, you just keep driving, especially like an older car.
Well, that's what they were in. They were in a regular car, and then he went up there, and then, well, we can't get any further, and then here comes carless people or carless vehicle going down the road and smashing into the other vehicles.
I can see it happen. I just didn't have the foresight you have. Is what I'm saying. Like I never thought never entered my mind thinking that was a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Like they said, that was the only exit off of that particular part where they were. So you just clog up the major intersections and divert people where you want them to go.
Yeah, true that.
All those people were stuck in well, those people on the other side was New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff like that they're probably planning that people don't realize what their real goal is or what their, why they're doing it.
I think a lot of things kind of get you more comfortable with it. So when something happens, it don't really draw your attention. Like, oh my goodness, what just happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And then 5 seconds later, we're getting bombarded with a whole new rush of breaking news or this or that, and hell, come time tomorrow, you done forgot about the one story,
It's called predictive programming. Is that way when once you see it, like in a movie or something before it happens, then it conditions people to accept it more.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, yeah. Subconsciously, it's a lot of things subconsciously that you don't even realize or think about.
Yeah, totally. Like I was watching this one movie, and it was about I don't know, like kids with superpowers or something, like teenagers or something had superpowers. I forget what it was, but like and they were in a psychology like a like kind of like a I don't know what you call it, but like a group session or something.
Yeah.
And I was watching the scene, and then but I kind of pay attention to make sure I'm not like falling into like a hypnotic state or something when watching a movie, because they're kind of designed to do that. So like, I was looking at the back, and there was these games, like board games, that were in this like the table thing, and if you look at the order of them, if you read it, it says something like focus on the sequence. Don't forget the sequence or something like that. And so it was like a hidden subliminal message in the movie from just the board games that people just consider background. But like it probably had something to do with that whole scene or something. That
is sequence like the golden ratio. You ever heard of that?
Golden ratio, is that like it's like where like the Fibonacci sequence or something
just like that. Everything we see or do, it may not seem like it, but it's a sequence of numbers behind it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a lot.
Everything is planned out and long.
Yeah,
like a world's biggest chess game. There's a lot. There's one of them was a hack, but it's very, very slim that would happen because they have their own supercomputers that deal with that stuff. One of the things that I was hearing about this, and this is not something you're going to hear, on the news or anything, it was brought down to change its algorithm, which is AI. They're putting a much more intelligent, self-learning AI behind Facebook. I'm not saying that's true or not, but that's one of the things I heard, and that sounds more believable than they got hacked.
Yeah.
If you look at like the AI and all that, I'm sure it has a big part to play in the end times, right? So I was thinking like, because you know how like Satan imitates everything God does. So like, I guess Satan would be like pretending to be like the God part of a trilogy, right? And I guess the Antichrist would be like the Son, right? Like Jesus is the Son, SON, right? So, and then maybe like the AI will be like the Holy Spirit or something to the unholy spirit, because you know how like people will be like transhuman, and then what they could do is have the AI go into them, so like it'd be like that AI voice or spirit or whatever you want to call it would be in everybody mechanically. Maybe, I don't know. I was kind of wondering if that.
I actually have a word for that.
Oh, what is it?
Give me a second. I'll think of it.
Okay.
Cyborg.
Was it like transhumanism?
Yeah,
Is that what
exactly.
it is? Transhumanism.
Yep.
Well, there's been a lot of movies, but I just thought of the movie with Johnny Depp a couple years ago,
Johnny Mnemonic.
Transcendence.
Oh, that one too. That's true.
Transcendence, where he was like the scientist and he uploaded his essence, I guess, into
Oh yeah.
the web.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing, like Bushcraft said a couple weeks ago about the AI and stuff. They can't do what God did. They can do everything they can do, but they can't give it that human essence or the human conscience or spirit or soul. That's why they rely on so many algorithms and voice and stuff like that to analyze to get it as close as possible with results or questions, but it still can't have that human essence.
Yeah, that's well, me and Lake has talked about this with the the Antichrist is supposed to be somebody that everybody's going to love. He's going to come in as like this guy, and that's I don't like the musky guy. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying that's who it's going to be or anything like that, because I wouldn't know. But what if there was a human and he was cloned or whatever, made not by the normal way, and he was made with chips and things in him, which would have an AI in him, and then when he grows up,
trippy, like it's like he's already born with it or something.
Yeah,
it would not surprise. I hate to say, but it would not surprise me,
because
I can see that too.
They are already, and I'm going to try to not talk about this too much because it's in certain countries when a baby's born, they're chipped.
Oh damn! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's harsh.
It's hard to talk about that, right? You know how YouTube is.
Oh yeah.
But there are countries, and there are countries that you have to give permission. You have to sign, waivers and all that stuff. And it's they say it's a way that they can weed out certain defects and things by putting these chips in people. And most of it's so we can identify that person.
Pretty much.
And no, I'm not saying it's going to be the mark, because it's the mark when you get it put in you. And if it's being put in a baby, that baby doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, true. That with
Yeah.
the mark, it has to be voluntary, I guess, huh?
Yeah, you know it. You know it's the mark.
Yeah, how can
And
someone
I learned
just do
that
that?
from Bigfoot.
All right, so what I don't get is like, why would somebody choose that? You know what I mean? Like knowing what it
Yeah,
is.
you'd be surprised. Look at Judas.
I think 101 wants the link too.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I mean, yeah, you'd be surprised, man.
Yeah, just for a couple coins.
I mean, there's always be good and evil. Some people would just choose evil regardless.
Mm. And Peter, you never thought he would
Good point.
and it goes on and on. You could name off thousands of people that done this.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Peter's a great example because like because like when it really comes down to that time, that's why that example's in there, I think, just to remind people that the lesson in that like people think that
Yeah.
they got it and this and but when you're really put down to the wire saying do this or die, you know,
Yeah.
it's people might, you know, get a little bashful.
Yeah, and right before this happened, Jesus went to him and says, "You love me?" Asked him, "Why would you ask that?" Because you're going to deny me. Oh no, I would never do that.
Hey, Phoenix.
What up?
What up, G?
buddy?
Are you there?
Watt had to go all hood on us there for a minute. Oh. So how you guys been? I haven't talked to y'all in about a week.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, not too shabby.
I ain't in there. How you doing? How you doing?
Well, I went to a high school friend of mine, his funeral.
I'm sorry.
He ended up no longer existing due to himself. I'm trying to speak
Thank you.
vaguely because it's bushcraft. Yeah. 27 years old.
Wow.
It's terrible.
I didn't know him that well like some people did, but I knew of him and I was in the band in high school with him. So they had the funeral today, like the ceremonial side of things. I just went to the funeral home yesterday, though.
Oh, the showing.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it, a showing?
Viewing, showing, same thing.
Yeah.
Either way. He was living out in California for about a month. And then, according to his brother, he went peacefully, like maybe he OD'd on something. They don't know themselves, so they never told nobody. Do you understand? Like,
yeah,
not even the family knows what he took.
Oh, okay.
Like he didn't bother. They didn't bother doing an autopsy or nothing, or a toxicology thing or whatever they call it. So all they know is he took something.
Yeah.
I brought in the high school yearbook, and everyone went down kind of memory lane, looking at the pictures of him. Being that we were in the band, we were pretty prevalent in there, and I sent his mom some of the pictures from there because he never got a yearbook, as far as I'm aware. She told me so. Yeah. He was 27 years old. Too young. I mean, any age is too young, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So anyway, besides that, I mean, things have been okay. On my part, anyway.
How's your work going? You still in the warehouse bit more?
This week I've been, yeah, and was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday we had to go out on the road, so you know it's a play it by ear kind of thing with going out on the road, depending on their demand. And other than that, I'm in the warehouse doing warehouse things, which is my, I would say, comfort zone and such.
What you'd rather be doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'm going to Harbor Freight to get some things, to organize some things at work and that, and they were complaining.
No more lights.
Huh?
No more lights.
Don't even go there, because they came out with a new line of off-road lights, and I'm like, I want those. Just a plug and play thing.
There was this one ambulance that I was looking at, and
Ambulance.
Yeah, close to getting it, and I was thinking, what am I going to do with the bar on top? It's where the lights are,
well,
the emergency lights. I know what 101 would do. He put a big old light bar up top there.
Well, according to at least Michigan traffic laws, I don't know if it's nationwide like this or not, but I know you can have amber and white.
Yeah, you can't have the red or blue.
You can have red. You can have flashing white and red if it's facing backwards.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if it's facing to your rear and it doesn't show from the sides, as far as I know, that's okay. Amber, white from the front, either flashing or solid. As far as up top, I mean, you can have amber flashing to the rear too, 360.
Yeah, I wouldn't
White
want anything flashing though.
Well, no, but mine have the option to. So
yeah,
like for instance, there's a bunch of construction trucks on the main road going to work today, and they're all having their flashers on, and they're bypassing everything. So I flicked mine on for like 15 seconds. And I blended right in with them and got to bypass traffic. But yeah, read up on your laws in your area. You can still do a lot with the lighting, or even just doing scene lights too. You know, area lights around the.
Yeah, that's the thing on the because it was a van, the van ones. You know how it has the lift on it, and then there's lights that go all the way around it.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, well, I could always put lights on there, but fog lights to where when I'm parked or something, if I want to see out one side.
Do not. I know you're probably thinking like, okay, there's those as seen on TV ones you just stick on, and it's
no,
no, don't, like, go proper professional, wire it in.
Yeah, because the wires there, all I would have to do is take out the relay that made it flash.
Well, relay doesn't make it flash; it just communicates with the switch.
Yeah, but when you turn the switch on, it goes to the relay. That's what makes it.
Well, my solid amber lights have relays, but they're not flashing relays. There's different types of relays.
Well, that's on an ambulance there.
Yeah.
And you have to take the relay out, and then you hardwire it in there to whatever switch.
Mm-hmm. And that way it would be direct current, meaning direct power, so no flashing.
Yeah. That way I don't have to go and run all new wire and stuff. It just wherever they're junctioned to, because they're all ran on the
And
the same
that's
thing.
where you get into the tedious part of trying to track wires.
Yeah,
That's
which
why I prefer to just start
which is
clean.
what I would do, because I have to strip out the whole thing and then put insulation in there and redo
I mean,
wiring and stuff
if
like
you're
that.
gonna
Anyway,
if you're gonna strip the whole thing, just redo the whole wiring the way you understand it.
yeah, I'll be able to use a lot of the wiring because it's really good. It's well, usually the older ones
Minimum
aren't so
16,
good.
minimum 16 gauge.
Yeah,
The winch on the truck takes those big old battery cables, like 8 gauge
yeah.
or whatever it is, like the real thick wires. That drains. I did I guess you could say a drain test on the battery with that winch, and I turned off all my lights, and it took my battery down to half in about
Wow.
45 seconds. And with my lights on, it took it just below half in about 45 seconds. And then when I turned on the auxiliary power, which is the 110 and 240 volt, that's like in the back end of the bed, and that actually maintained the battery better when I had that on, which I guess it does something, communicates with the alternator better or something. I don't know. But
Well, like on an ambulance, because they have a converter where it turns the DC to AC.
mhm.
Whenever if you ever listen to an ambulance and they have to start using some of that machines that run on AC, you'll hear the motor will kick in to help
Right.
charge those batteries, because
Well,
that
I
stuff will
never
suck out the juice of them batteries pretty quick.
use the winch uh without having the truck running.
Yeah, or you'd be stuck.
Oh, I'd be fucked in an instant. Sorry, didn't mean to. Sorry. Mulligan.
You'd be
What?
being folding.
So was that something that you actually are planning on doing, or was that just a dream of yours?
I'm looking. It's
Oh, you're actually looking to do this. Okay.
yeah, bus, van, or ambulance. Ambulance would be, and that's the thing. If I was you, I could get in a regular van and it'd be fine, because
Height.
it's the height thing. Some ambulances are only like 5.5 feet that you can reach, and I don't want to be sitting there like this all the time walking through.
That's right.
No, I had to get something with some height.
As much as I hate them, and the fact that I drive one for work, the Sprinter vans or the ProMasters, like something like
Yeah,
that. That's the only thing I can think of that would have your height in mind.
they're expensive though.
Yeah, you're looking at about 35 to 40 grand.
Well, you can get them cheaper for
That's for a used one.
Yeah, I'm not going to be buying anything new, so
I mean, I can't stand up in a low top van. Just a
I don't
regular.
know.
It's only about 4.5 feet. I've had to, like, when I worked out of a Dodge, no, Chevy, either way, 3500 Econoline extended. It was just a regular roof height, and I had to crouch in there to get some of the tools, man. So I would say comfort would be a priority for you.
Oh yeah, and like if it was a bus, and I'm talking a small bus, not
Short bus,
yeah.
or
Like
like a party bus kind of thing.
I would like to get a 6-window, but that's a little bit too big. But anything in that range, I could put a shower in there, sink, stove,
I
and a
know
bed
where
in
you
the
could
back.
get one in my area, but
Yeah,
that
I
thing
was
hasn't moved.
actually thinking about heading up there because there is a bus up there, but
Yeah, if it's the one I think it is it black?
no, it's camouflaged, which
Okay.
I would be painting over that anyway. But it was an ambulance, but it too much.
Too much money for too little vehicle.
Yeah, it was a gas engine.
Nothing wrong with gas.
It already had 200,000 miles on a gas engine.
Sure. Okay.
If you get a diesel, certain diesels, if you take care of them, will run 1,000,000 miles. Not saying I'm
Well,
going to use it for
you-
that much, but I would want something that I can.
You want to have the dependability to know that if you wanted to,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah.
Like I'm on Auto Trader right now. I'm looking at looking up vans here for you in my area. See if
Yeah.
that bus is still there after all this time.
And I went, like I said, I went down and looked at that one.
Here's one that you might want to consider. You ever look at? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you ever look at the Nissan NV?
I don't know what that looks like.
Okay, it's okay. Imagine a Sprinter van, but like box truck size.
Oh, yeah. As long as there's availability where you can cut out into the box area,
Yeah. Like here, I'll show you.
because with anything that you're going to live in, you got to have at least 2 ways out.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's
that
pretty
that
much
height of a
Sprinter van.
roof.
Yeah,
It's not quite a Sprinter, but it's
yeah,
got that
that's
height to it.
Transit.
Yeah.
Transit is smaller than a.
That'd probably work.
There, it's already half done. You got the lights in there already. And it's
Yeah, see, that's the
wood
thing.
out.
I have to strip it all out because you have to insulate it, unless I'm going to drive and stay in Arizona, and you still need insulation because you don't want to
They
roast.
use their thumb to block the lights. I'm sorry, that's funny.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool when you're all done with it.
Yeah, but they don't make this van anymore. Nissan discontinued it in 18.
Hmm.
I did
And,
notice the Volkswagen. There's a one Volkswagen van that the pop tops off and
Oh,
goes up. Those are like major collector's items.
no shit.
They're like $50,000 for junky ones.
Wow. What years
I
are
was
those
like,
coming out?
oh, I wonder. I was looking at it and I was like, wait a minute, because I would want the bed toward the back, and I was like, well, let's see. And I went and found out the measurements. It
Well,
was
what are you?
barely
What
over
would,
4 feet tall, going
what would
that
you
way, and I'm like, I can't sleep in there.
like on initial buying of a vehicle? What, 10 grand and under?
Oh, way under that.
Really? You
Yeah.
ain't gonna find nothing, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've come close.
I mean, not on. Let me put it this way: not on mainstream market.
Oh,
Things.
no.
You'd have to go like Facebook Marketplace
That's where
or
I've been
like
looking.
Craigslist or something.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the stuff I can fix myself. If
Yeah.
I know, things are okay with certain parts of the vehicle, I can fix a lot.
Right. Let me do a search here for like the lower, and that was just like the first thing that I saw. Let's see what we got.
A lot of times you can get lucky with like, to me, an ambulance is one of the perfect things because the box type ones,
There you
they
go.
actually have their own compressors on there. They have a what you call it, converters.
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is have solar panels on top. And
There you go.
pretty good. Yeah,
Like that's
I came close to nabbing one of those.
like
But
on.
again, you have to watch what kind of motors are in there and everything.
Well, look at the price.
I don't see the price.
$2,500.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah.
it's a piece of shit. Looks like it, but the body's there.
Well,
That
the thing
counts.
is, you don't want something that looks brand new. I mean, there are people that have them.
I mean, shit.
But
That'll blend right in.
yeah, because nowadays it's like you can't even park at Walmart without them banging on the door saying you can't park here.
Oh, I didn't know
Right.
that. They used to be like pretty friendly about that whole
Oh,
thing.
they'll even
Yeah.
they've banned truckers here. Like,
Yep.
Wow.
the only way you can
Man.
sleep in a truck is if you're deadheading. In other words, no trailer.
Wow.
Damn. You can pitch a tent in the island here. They'll let you stay the night.
Wow.
I'm back. Hey, 101.
Holy shit!
Hey,
Hey,
Leg.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry. Was that loud? Did I turn it down?
No, it surprised me.
No. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
over here staring at the picture, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I know, because Bushcraft let me up when you guys were looking at the trucks.
the diversion.
That was a
And
good
then
diversion.
101 was looking downwind. I'm like, oh, I can't let that slide.
Too bad you can't fit in a minivan, Bushcraft,
Minivan.
because like you can get them
I
cheap.
can't fit.
with dirt.
I can't fit sideways. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once you're in a
Like,
7-foot club, everything changes.
I mean, shit.
Well,
You got
I'm glad I'm not that tall.
we got minivans for
I mean,
days.
6 foot. I'm sorry. There, I said 7 foot.
Like the
Whoa.
minivans up here, it's fucking ridiculous.
Are you talking about like lying down, like side to side?
He wants to be able to lay sideways at the back of the vehicle
Yeah.
with headroom.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't need headroom, just to where
To where he's
I can
comfortable.
stretch a 6'2" area to where
See, the thing is, lanes of traffic are only about 8 feet wide. So, do the math on that.
Hey, Susie D.
Just out of curiosity, why did you want that feature, Bush?
that way I have the whole other side for sink, stove.
Oh, you're
and
right. That's
storage.
pretty smart. Yeah, it totally makes sense. now I
Because
think
if
about
I take one room
Yeah.
side up, then
Yeah.
that means I only have a little bit of area on one side to put that kind of stuff.
it. Oh yeah,
There you
you're
go.
right.
There you go, Bush.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm looking at.
$5,000. I mean,
Although
shit.
those are shuttle buses, and which is made out of
Fiberglass.
yeah, fiberglass. Which means
You'd have to frame it out if you wanted
Yeah.
some insulation.
yeah.
Well, still, I mean, shit. You got the nice
I'm not
big
saying
X.
it can't be done, but
No,
Yeah.
it's a lot more work.
if there's your 3 windows you wanted. I mean, shit.
Yeah. That thing's got 3 entry points.
Well, yeah, that
Got your back door. This has probably got a wheelchair ramp or
yeah,
something.
the wheelchair thing would be taken out.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like that feature. You could use it to load cargo.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's where my bed would
An
be at.
E350, I think that's diesel, ain't it?
Super Duty, yeah.
Yeah. StarCraft. That's a good
StarCraft.
brand. Yeah,
Oh.
there's the lift.
Yeah, see? Look at that.
It doesn't look like it would be that much to take this
Oh
part
no,
out.
it's not. It's bolted in.
You got some storage already built up in here. Look at that.
No, that's for wires.
What kind of heating system would you use?
That's the thing. You could take it all apart and do that spray foam in there. And
No, you don't do spray
insulate it?
foam.
Well, what kind of thing? What would you do to insulate it to keep it cool in the summer and keep it warm in the winter?
You actually use wool.
Wool?
Lamb's wool. Yeah.
You couldn't do that over the spray foam?
The spray foam, you think is good, but if you're living inside of it, you create a lot of moisture from when you breathe in and stuff, and the condensation gets in there and it creates mold.
If it was me, I would take as many of these rows of seats and turn them sideways, like lengthwise, make a bed, and like fold these down.
Yeah, that's too much weight. You can make a lighter bed.
I'm just saying.
Okay, just another point of entry, the roof.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
put your detachables and armory.
Yeah, and then have like your solar panels up top, and
or put a bed on top. Like is that possible?
There you
Like,
I don't know. I mean, that'd be like sleeping in a coffin for him.
I'd do it.
Right here.
I know, me too. You're just gonna sleep in it anyway. Well, unless you're like gonna do other activities.
Make it lion proof.
A loft bed would be pretty good though. Or like
I could make this work for myself. Like this is plenty.
Oh
of
yeah,
space.
you'd have plenty of room. Look at all the buttons you can play with.
Got all the switches wired in for all my little flashing lights. Look at that.
There you go.
What would be better is to have a table bed, so you could have a bed and then you put that up, and then a table pulls out.
I'm sorry,
but that'd be a good use of space.
Hold on a minute. You know this vehicle's old when it's
got a tape player.
Coins. It's got the coin slots. Oh shit! It's got an 8-track.
Yeah, a tape player. Let's cassette.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's got a cigarette lighter. They don't even put those in no more.
Oh my god. What the hell is that? Oh.
It's the NOS button.
So what?
The NOS button.
What about like Lake brought up like if you use a bed, like a loft bed or something, and then you use it as a table later or something.
That's above. That's above the driver. Like if you go back here.
Oh, okay.
Like where you have
that's right here.
You have like multi-purposes
storage. You've got like 4 exits to this place. This one, the driver side door.
Well, the windows on you have one on each side that flip completely out. On
look at you got all your shit already laid out. Why would you not? I mean, this looks a little complicated for my liking, but
you get rid of.
What about
it's already. Go ahead, Peanut. I'm sorry.
No, you go for it. That's all right. I was just going to ask. I'll wait till you're done. Don't even worry about it.
Well, it's already all here. I don't see anything wrong with this. Why would you not?
And you got to frame it out. You got to frame out for a bathroom.
Well, here's the thing: is there's enough space in these windows here to put your insulation because this is pretty thick material, like space-wise. I mean, you put 1-inch foam board, 2-inch foam board in these windows. Take from this point all the way across, and that's your wall. I mean, shit. Make your bathroom, cut this speaker out, and make a vent. I mean, damn. It's not that difficult.
There's a lot of different things online too, with like tiny homes.
Oh, look it! They fold up. Look at that.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
So, is there room for a pool?
I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
Definitely a jacuzzi.
It's got air conditioning. Like
yeah, but you don't.
Air conditioner.
You can't run that when the motor's not running.
Well, okay. Again, I'm not looking at keeping the unit here. If I see this picture, I'm saying the fact it has the ability to run a unit this big.
Oh yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
It would be like get taken out though.
it would be like one of those units that you have in a hotel or something. Like you could put that here. It's already allocated for it, is what I'm saying.
Can you convert something else to run as a power source for the air conditioner?
No, there's it's a system that has a heater and a air conditioner in it
That's
that you can
definitely the
use.
NOS button.
But
No, you know what this is? I bet you any money this is just like how they start the military vehicles. You know how they have the 3 switches that you got to fiddle with?
Well, if you got the 3 switches, don't forget the 3 seashells.
Please don't.
What about
I think
a fireplace? Can you put a fireplace in?
well, not a
Well,
fireplace, but
seashore.
you can put wood stoves in them.
Wood stove.
I
That's what
would-
I'm talking about.
If it was me,
Yeah.
I'd put a wood stove right here because that speaker, that's a vent hole right there. Go up
Right
and
on.
out. That's a nice corner.
Yeah, but you actually, since it's fiberglass, you have to cut fiberglass out and replace it with
Take
metal.
the fiberglass off, okay, and then build out sheet metal. Like I guess it's easier for me to say it and do it
yeah.
because I have that ingenuity of fabrication, but I don't know. Oh
Yeah.
God, roll down windows, damn.
Well, those are a plus, actually.
Oh,
You know,
you
you
need to clean the suite, man.
You could probably actually make money at just turning these things over, just like
Yeah.
you know, like
If I had the
there's probably
money,
demand for that.
because you can put
Oh, yeah,
15
that's
to
nice.
20 in it, and you can sell them for 60 to
I
75,000.
mean,
Right
it's definitely a dually with the
Oh yeah.
flares.
You could load your cargo right up.
I mean, shit. You
Right.
could. Can you afford $89 a month?
Like Big Fat was just saying, you would put in a double wall pipe with a flange to go out. That's what we have in our ceiling going up through the
And there's
attic.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh, right. On.
No,
You just
we've been
gotta
doing it for years.
You just
But
got to be cautious where you put it.
But the thing is, it's much easier to put a diesel heater in there. Because there are diesel heaters made for van life.
Are there diesel
okay.
heaters that can burn engine oil, like used motor oil?
Well, it's diesel. So if you're already got diesel, you can tap into your tank.
I know you can tap into your tank, but I'm saying, you know how they have those drip oil heaters where it drips and it burns and it drips and.
Well, it's kind of what that does anyway. Diesel heater.
Well, theoretically, I'm saying if you had used motor oil, could you substitute that in a diesel heater?
I don't know if you'd want to.
No.
Huh.
Why would you
curious.
want if you already have a diesel?
I'm saying if you're out of
engine.
diesel, okay? Set the diesel aside. Like I'm saying apocalyptic crap.
Oh,
Okay?
Like feed it alcohol or pee in it.
Probably
well,
make
I
a good
wouldn't be
smoke
living
screen.
in a van if it was that.
You should show 101 the Kevlar car from earlier.
Kevlar.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give it because he can play it on his.
Okay.
He won't get in trouble.
Oh yeah, you're monetized, aren't you?
Yeah.
He says it kind of smirking like it's because he's always getting demonetized.
Oh, I get enough crap about being monetized.
I know. There's
And
people
the
who
funny thing is,
I mean, it's that kind of
I'm
headache
ripping-
that I don't
I'm
do it.
ripping my viewers off because I'm monetized.
that's ridiculous.
Then-
The work and time that you put into stuff. And
That
it's not like
Yeah.
we make bukus of money, you know.
Right.
Like
oh god,
Oh, I agree.
no.
a lot of
Okay.
us don't even get anything every week or every month. I mean,
Is the vineyard chick still in here?
yes.
Ask them how much it cost them to send out seeds this month or
Probably a
last
lot.
month.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
How
And
much
then,
it cost for the seeds and the packaging and all that other stuff.
right.
And I probably sent half of what they did.
So like last month we didn't get paid from YouTube, but we will
Oh,
this month.
either did I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just
God.
not because you have to make $100 a month in order for them to send you anything. If you don't make
Mhm.
it, then it gets tacked on to the following month. And then if you make the 100 plus, then they'll send it out to you the following month.
Yeah.
I want
Mama won't
There you go,
say.
Bushcraft.
I want a porch too. Like what is it? Who's saying that?
Like, if only you could fit in one of these, man.
Well, I
Because,
would do that though.
well, here's the thing. It's already all cleared out. Nothing. You do it up the
Yeah.
way you want.
I just would have to strip that floor.
Well,
Okay,
yeah. I mean, that stripping a floor is nothing compared to the other work of that other one.
Yeah.
and with that
Actually,
one,
I would rather have things on the walls for me to take off because it's a template.
but if you use that one, you have to paint Mystery Machine on the side.
Yes.
I mean, hey,
Right?
I'm surprised. Like, this is a
Great Dane.
$7,000 van, and it
Solve crimes.
looks like they rhino lined the bottom of it, like they were going to do something to it.
Usually,
Is that the original floor?
And he's got to wear an ascot, right?
Yeah.
Like Fred with the white shirt and the ascot with the
Is that the original floor?
right.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Is that the original floor here? Is that the rubber vinyl floor?
I have no idea.
I can't tell.
Presumably.
You already
But-
got your built-in security for down in the hood. You got your bars on your windows. I hated those things.
Like,
Well,
Okay.
that stuff that you noticed on the bottom, they usually put that on there after it starts rusting.
Oh,
So it
well, it's a
covers it
20. This is a 2012 van. It's gonna have rust.
It's got complimentary cup holders.
And it's
The
roll down
rust
windows,
holes.
too.
Is that what they are? Hey, it's diesel. Oh, that's E85. I'm sorry. Stupid economy
Diesel.
crap.
Oh, it's diesel.
But where would you fit the Great
Yep,
Dane?
Super Duty.
And then Thelma and Daphne had to fit in there somewhere.
Yeah, how did they make that work?
Right? Exactly.
well, we would have got away with
Hundred-
it too if it
Let's see,
wasn't.
213.
Those damn kids.
200. I can't fucking read.
Depending on what
Yeah,
kind of
213.
motor it is. A diesel motor.
Diesel.
Federal.
Don't laugh. You're gonna make me laugh too.
I know you laugh.
Why
I
are
don't
y'all like
Right. I know you make me laugh too.
okay?
It's a
Advanced track.
7.3 in there, then it'll last if it's been taken care of.
I think it's a cool idea though. It'll be
That
hell
says
bad after all that.
gasoline. E85 gas. That's not.
It's
diesel.
yellow.
It says
My good
gasoline.
fellow.
What does yellow mean?
Flush
Yellow's
it.
diesel.
Yeah,
Flush it
yellow is
down.
usually diesel, but why? Okay, does this make sense? This is not me being stupid at all. I understand yellow is diesel. Gasoline. Why does it say gas?
I don't know. The only way you can tell if you open it up,
Well, duh.
because the nozzle's bigger.
Right.
That way you don't stick it in a small gasoline one.
It's
Doesn't stop people from being stupid the other way around though. Putting gas in the.
Oh,
Diesel.
they still put diesel, even if they can't fit it in there. They'll
It's got the old
squirt it on
column
the
shifts.
outside.
Damn.
Hi, Gail.
Absolutely.
Anyone else miss the old column shifts? I miss those.
Not really.
I still have one.
Yeah.
What
come
I'm
on,
saying
man.
is having a column shifter like freed up a lot of the center console space. You know?
That's the whole point. They wanted you to console this stuff.
Like cup holders, man. Like shit, this is a decent van.
Well, where's your shifter?
Right down
See, I don't like it because it's got that wall right there, and I know I couldn't fit in there.
I mean, you can get them
Can't
with
slide the
doors.
seat back.
You can get them with doors here, though. I don't
Yeah,
have
you're
that
pretty-
problem.
yeah, you're
Watt.
pretty tall,
My
Watt.
feet, like in this position, my feet won't touch the pedals. I have to
Oh,
be like
dude.
practically right here.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, dang, I'm like the monkey from the Clint Eastwood movie trying to drive the car. I'm all up on the steering wheel.
I was just thinking because that's a pretty much a clean slate. I mean, you got
Mhm.
your marks from your duct tape right here. I mean, you can tell that someone peeled that shit off.
It'll buff out.
Got a little bubble rust there on the seam of the door or body.
Okay.
I've seen worse, like a hell of a lot worse.
Now you could be a used car salesman. You're doing pretty good. I'm thinking I want to buy this van right about now.
I'm just saying, like I've seen worse, man.
Get my-
And the thing is, people buy worse vehicles and they use them as daily drivers. I'm like, how the hell can you even bother to go down the road in such a thing? It would be so nerve-wracking for me to do such thing. It blends in with the hood. I mean, nobody's gonna be looking in here, maybe other than maybe for tools.
I would rather buy a $1,000 junker and it lasts me 2-3 years.
Oh, good luck.
Than paying probably half of that in 2 months for payments.
Good luck on finding $1,000 junker. Period.
Well, I already done that. I paid $1,000 for my truck, and I've had it 5 years now.
But how much have you put into it?
Probably 2,000.
That's about right.
Then you got like fucking like home run on that one, then, man.
Well, I know what to look at when I go to check a vehicle out. You know, it can sound pretty, but if you take your
here we go. This is
take the oil cap off and look at the bottom of it and see if there's white on there.
Here we go. I got a good one.
Smell
for
the
you
oil.
This is a good one.
You rub oil between your fingers and see if there's flakes in it.
Huh? That's a good tips.
This one's a good one. Pull that one up.
It's like Smurf. It's like Smurfette.
Right.
You know what it is. It's just like Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, the big like poodle dog thing.
You can totally put Papa Smurf on there.
No, you know what this is? This is the Home Alone van.
No.
Oh.
This is the Home Alone van. Oh, this is weird.
I don't remember it being blue.
No, it's not blue, but it's that same model with that.
Oh, Chevy van.
Yeah.
Comes with its own curtains. It's pretty cool. Check that out.
Unfortunately, the Chevy vans don't last as long as the Ford ones do.
The Ford ones, yeah.
Like a periscope on it.
Well, Chevy's alwa's been known to be a cheap ass.
Definitely got to put a periscope in if you're going to go that far.
Damn.
Look at that, huh?
That's
that thing. You could tell that taillight's been polished quite a bit.
That's the van you won?
Very observant.
When did you win a van?
I didn't win a van. What are you talking about?
Oh, Jeff was saying that.
Oh.
Bushcraft, that's the van I won. A long time ago or like recently? What? I mean, I think maybe he means what he wants. That's the one he wants. Yeah.
I don't think. I don't like that there's no interior pictures.
I was just thinking that.
The other day I texted Grace and I told her that I felt, I know how Jeff feels now because a lot of the wordage that I used, it did not say what I said, like into text.
You know it's bad when they're screwing on the mud flaps with self-tappers.
Self-tapping mud flappers. Okay.
Yeah.
Self-tapping screws. Like the shit that you see on a washing machine or an appliance.
It's nailed on.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad for a, 95 it said? 94?
I think it's a good idea, actually. I mean, one, he's going to be able to to sell these things if you wanted to go that route.
Only 170,000 miles. That ain't
and
bad.
two, you never know if you need it. You know, if
175. Yeah, see, that's a lot on a gas motor.
And I'm with Peanut.
Well, okay, you gotta understand. This is a 28-year-old truck.
Exactly. Now, if it was 2010, that's not that much miles on that car, on that motor. It's a lot of miles. If Jeff was up here, he'd agree with me. The older vehicles, you couldn't run as long as the newer ones nowadays.
I find that hard to believe.
It's true. I've got my truck has
175 divided by
260,000 miles on a
what?
V6.
20, I said it was 28? 28? Oh, that's 6.25 thousand. So 6,250 miles a year. That's well within. Anything under 10, you're fine.
I still think it looks like the mystery machine.
I know, right? Exactly. What you need to get.
I take it back. I don't want to buy any vans from you anymore.
Wait, you're gonna be Fred.
Watt's like, I don't like where this is going.
Fred, I mean, sorry, Watt. You're gonna have to get the ascot.
He just called Watt Fred. This
or Watt would have to slide around on his butt inside of a van.
Right, and then, but here's the best part. And then Bush, you get to be Shaggy, and
Pinkies. I get my glasses.
That leaves you, Lake. Who are you going to be?
Who am I?
You're Thelma.
What? Hey, fuck you. Fuck you.
That's why I said Jinkies, because I'm a girl and I don't want to.
101 is Scrappy-Doo.
Are you Scrappy-Doo?
I'm Scrappy. I can do the voice.
There you go.
Right, I'm hearing.
There you go.
Here's the voice.
Hold on a minute.
All right.
I'll be Captain Caveman.
Hold on a minute.
Come on, man.
Hold on.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Do it. Oh yeah, you can do the voice. That was awesome.
That's pretty good.
That was cool.
Scooby holding him up with his tail.
Old, or right. I'll be Old Man Withers. You damn kids.
You can be the sheriff.
I'll be the sheriff. What are you teenagers doing here? Trying to solve crimes and shit?
No.
Just no.
I'll just be me.
Well, you know, officer. See, what had happened was.
What happened was what?
That's the mystery. We still don't know yet.
Right.
Right. It has to be solved.
Yeah.
I did find one in North Carolina, and I was like, maybe if I could, I'll catch a bus and have Jeff pick me up and take me to the bus, and I can drive
There you
back.
go.
There you go.
Let me have him, Uncle Scoop.
You did too well. That's awesome. 101.
Somebody clip that.
Oh,
Lake will be Daphne. Right?
Oh man, not the airhead.
All right, fine.
Hey, I got to wear an ascot.
Right? Exactly. What do you mean you
Yeah.
get to wear an ascot? Who
I
doesn't
don't even
wanna
know
wear
what
an
that
ascot?
is.
It's like
Maybe
that.
it's a nice scarf.
It's like his purple
scarf.
scarf thing he wears.
Okay, you know, the Austin Powers-esque,
Right?
just without the accent.
The accent.
It was somewhere. It had green in it. I don't know, Greensboro or green something other.
Greensville.
I don't know.
Green,
Yeah, in the
I
South,
remember
we
it
got
had some
vills and
green in
burrows
there.
everywhere.
Green Acres.
All right, we're gonna be Green Acres now. So, like, one of you guys gonna be Jean-Jacques Gabor. Of course, that'll be Lake, right? And then
I'll be Gomer Pyle.
Pyle.
Oh fuck!
101 has to be her then.
Y'all are stupid.
No,
Well,
101 would be the dude who was always trying to sell stuff.
it's Friday. And
Am I the guy with the trench coat at the corner? Like, you want to buy a watch?
No, he would always go up there and try to sell him a bunch of junk.
Was
Hey,
that what,
hey,
I'm
kid,
losing, what
I
show
got
was
what
that?
you need right here.
Green Acres?
It's in Green Acres?
Yeah, remember the guy?
Yeah, the
was
guy
all-
with the guy with the trench coat. Like,
No, he didn't have a trench coat.
I like it when the better with a trench coat. I
oh,
agree.
you
Let's
know
give
what
him a trench
it is? It was a big old like dopey Jeff looking dude. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, he wasn't that big. He was more that kind of big.
Let's kind of find a picture because I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. And what about the pig? One of us got to be the pig.
I'm looking up
Not-
Scrappy Doo.
I'm not drawing the short straw this round.
You pass.
Pass.
Fine, I'll be the pig.
Mr. Haney
Oh God.
was his name.
Let's see, Mr. Haney. I don't even know what Mr. Haney looks like.
Oh, here we go. Peanut, you're
All right.
Ed Dawson.
All right, let's show you. Who is he? Let me see what he looks like.
Let me-
I couldn't see.
Dang it,
I don't
wanna
know.
see.
I'm curious myself.
I know, right?
Who is this masked man?
Oh,
You
that
remember him
guy.
Oh my God, he is.
It looks like a peanut, doesn't it?
Right?
Oh, I forgot about that
I'll be that
character.
guy. right.
That's 101.
Right.
I can't see the screen.
Oh,
'cause
yeah. I vaguely remember that now. All right.
My computer just crashed.
Okay.
I'm trying to get one of him. Well, I don't know. Can you see that any better?
Yeah, that's pretty clear. They get the guy with the black hat on. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, he did voices of. I'm trying to see who.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, he passed anyway. This was the guy at the store, I do believe. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Not sure who that guy is though.
Frank Candy.
Oh, okay, I remember him now. He's always at the store.
Store guy. Man.
Oh, in a few
And
minutes
there's
here,
the
I'm
pig.
gonna go do my stuff. So
Arnold
letting you
Ziffel. Ziffel.
Ziffel.
Arnold Ziffel.
Pretty
Yeah, some of
distinguished.
these other people I don't recognize.
You guys, I gotta go. Thanks for having me up, Bush.
Yep, catch you later.
Bye, 101. Later, what? Bye, Lake.
See you later, brother.
All right, bye.
I'm looking for Scrappy Doo quotes here.
Scrappy Doo clothes?
Quotes.
Oh, I
Oh,
was gonna say I don't
gotta
remember
get
him
a
wearing
costume.
any clothes.
Man. He said it was supposed to be raining. I don't believe it.
It's raining here.
Yeah,
I don't
it's been
believe it.
raining on and off here.
Let's see.
I didn't get any messages. So maybe I probably would have told him that he may be in contact by somebody.
Okay. About another hour.
And check my other email.
God, my computer is so slow right
Yeah,
now.
I didn't get anything.
Hmm. Not a lot on Scrappy.
It's underrated.
He
It's
really
the
didn't do
underdog.
much. Let me at him, and that's about it. Scrappy-Doo.
I always remembered Scrappy being a hell of a lot more popular than they're making him out to be.
It's the Mandela effect.
Well, I grew up with the late 90s, early 2000s Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
The one movie from Scooby-Doo that always scared me as a kid was the one with the Vampire Island with the mummies and that. And do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
That one scared the living crap out of me, man.
I like
Because
the riverboat because
Riverboat.
on the back of the riverboat, they were running on the try not to get swept up under it.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
Always laughed at that one.
It was let's see, what was the name of the Scooby? Yeah, the Zombie Island one. But the Terror Time song that they have in there scared the living shit out of me, man. Because there was the image of the zombie from like the Civil War. I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
why it scared the living shit out of me as a kid. I'm not gonna play anything of it, but I'll bring up an
yeah,
image here.
yeah. I remember that one. He always had the saber in his hand.
Yeah. Let's see here. Like, come on. Hold on. My computer's being slow. Yeah, like that right there. I don't know why
Oh
it scared
yeah,
the living shit out of me. Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah. I remember the movies.
It's very weird as a kid.
I used to like the Batman movies like that.
Yeah. They did a good job with this one though, I think. For it still being like hand drawn animation at the time. There's
oh
your
yeah.
discount Crocodile Dundee.
So Scooby-Doo was released September the
Oh, the
13th,
pirates. Yeah, I remember the pirates.
1969.
Yeah, like that. It's all hand drawn in that, but I don't know. It was just, I don't know. They aired it on Halloween, I think, or they would play it during that, and it just.
Yeah, it was a re. They did it
I mean,
every Halloween.
you can see like it's very dark images, and
It's still
me
good
watching it.
animation though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
nobody does this shit no more.
Oh, by the way, the creator of Dragon Ball just died a couple hours ago.
No shit.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Hey.
My son came in there, was telling me in his name, a Japanese name, and I'm trying to figure out what the heck he's talking about. And it sounds like he's talking about some kind of a carrot or something. What? And he was saying it in Japanese, so I couldn't understand. And then he slowed down and said who it was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see that now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go pop over to my stuff here, and I'll see y'all there.
Everybody's
I don't
saying
believe it.
we're all over here waiting on you.
Shush. All right.
I guess we'll see you over there. I'm sorry we got another no-show. I think I may have to make it a mystery who the guest is going to be, so they're not contacted by people. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways, Lake has got a good live tomorrow about our food. And then Sunday we have the Vineyard Chicks in the morning. And then Dig Deeper Ministry after that. A whole day of Sunday. So come by and we'll catch you Monday.
Night,
See you
everybody.
at 101s.